Hey, 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 good morning, beautiful people. Hey, pal, pal. I was gonna get my stuff set up. Gotta do a mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, you all? Happy Monday. Guess what? There's no walking pad. So, the month of May, I told you all my goals. Today, we're hitting bi, tris, and lats. We're getting this workout in. Hey, pal, pal. I'm excited to kind of not be on the walking pad today, but you already know I'm gonna jump right into it. It's your girl LJ. We're gonna start with a warm up, hit the workout, then we're gonna cool it down. So let's go ahead and start our first stretch. In fact, let me start my time clock because we're gonna hold each one for 20 seconds. Okay. So I got my time going. Hey, Art Award. Good morning. Good morning. It's different not seeing me on the walking pad or with a juicer in front of me, right? But we're gonna jump right into this warm up. We're gonna start. Remember, when you warm up, you want to start with dynamic, so you want to stay in motion. So we're gonna start with a modified jack. It's gonna look like this. Okay. So we're gonna do 20 seconds of that. Let's go. So whether y'all just keeping me company and chatting with me today, so I can't really read the chat. It's kind of far away. So I'll try to pop in between exercises and get a little closer so I can see what you all are talking about. But yeah, I'm happy to move in today. So now we're gonna do arm circles going forward. Let's see what y'all talking about. Not walking today will lift the whole right above our head. Yeah, not walking today. So we're gonna do some arm circles forward, and we're gonna take it back in 3, 2, 1. Go backwards. So yeah, I had to get off the walking pad, but the walking pad is not gone. I will be back on the walking pad this week. I'm thinking about tomorrow actually. Get on that walking pad tomorrow. It was supposed to be Wednesday. I keep going back and forth between Tuesday and Wednesday. Now we're gonna go to raise the roof. We gotta make sure we're working these delts out, make sure they get a good stretch before we add some resistance. So yeah, I gotta get back. We gotta tone up. I told you all the important thing is that when you're working out, you want to make sure you're doing a combo of strength training and cardio. Let's swing arms forward and back. So we want to do a mix of both. But the whole month of April, I did cardio. Now it's time to hit this resistance. Once I get my groove going, not today, but in the future, probably start of next week, I'm gonna have some music going with my workout. That way, I ain't gotta hear me talk. Okay. So if you need to keep stretching, go ahead and do so. I'm using my 12-pound dumbbells. We're hitting these bis, tris, and lats. So I got my top 6 go-to exercises that I'm always gonna do. Like I'll say 3 out of 6 of these are always in my arm workout. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get started. I got my excuse me. I'm so used to having 3 pounds in my hand. My 12-pound dumbbells. So if you are a beginner, I want you to go for 30 seconds. If you are a little more advanced, we're gonna go for 40, and then you get like a slight 20-second. We'll go for 45, and then it'll be a slight 15-second rest for advanced, 30-second rest for my beginners. So let's start with bicep curls. Nice and easy. You want to make sure you're keeping it nice and controlled, especially on the way down. Gravity already wants to pull you down, so you make sure you control it and really make those biceps work. So remember, my beginners, you're gonna stop at 30 seconds. Of course, I'm gonna tell you when that is. So you got about 5 more seconds. My advanced, we're gonna go for 15 seconds longer. Okay. But if you can keep going, beginners. So 10 more seconds for advanced. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're about to hit these tricep kickbacks. So for my beginners, your rest will be when you stop advanced, you get about maybe 5, 10 seconds, and then we keep rolling. So tricep kickbacks, we're gonna hit that left arm first. We're gonna hold that top for 2 seconds, then release and bring it back to your hip. Okay? Let it work. Let's go. We try and get these triceps right. And then after we do our 6 exercises, you'll get like a 1-minute break. I'll be able to tap in with the chat, see what y'all talking about. 15 seconds left for my beginners. 30 seconds left if you're a little more advanced. Keep pushing through. So remember, we're holding it at the top. That's where the work come in. You should feel your arms start to shake a little bit as you're holding it at the top, especially if you're using heavier than a 10-pound weight. So we got 10 more seconds. My beginners, you should already stop by now. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. And let's go right into it. I'll make sure I stop the beginners. I think I was a little late telling y'all you can stop. But any extra work is good, right? Good job. My beginners, you're 15 seconds in. Advanced, we rolling. Good job, good job. So if you're a beginner, you're working out with me, you're gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. More advanced. Let's keep going. We got 10 more seconds as of right now. That means we're averaging about 3 to 4 more reps. Go ahead and knock one more out for me. All right. Now we got shoulder press. We're working these delts. I want those arms at that good 90-degree angle. Okay? Just like this. And we're driving right on up. And let's work. Remember, keeping it controlled. When it comes to working out, it's not a race. You don't have to move super fast. If you're a beginner, you're halfway through your 30 seconds. You got 5 more seconds, beginners. Advanced, we got to keep rolling. 3, 2, 1. Advanced, keep going. Got about 15 more seconds. Good job. Here we go. Countdown for my advanced. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. What y'all talking about in this chat? Up, down, up, down. So now we got alternating hammer curls. So it's kind of like bicep curls, but I want your palms facing in, and we're just coming straight up, okay? And join in with me. 30 seconds start now for my beginners, 45 for my advanced. So you're just working a different part of your bicep. You know, a lot of your muscle groups are broken down different components. So basically how we have our palms facing in, we're just targeting a different part of that bicep, okay? 5 more seconds for my beginners. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, advanced. 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go into bent over row. We're slightly bent over. We're going to keep our head looking up, and we're just driving back. This is going to hit our lats. You know, we're going to hit that bra fat area, okay? And let's go. Let's work. So you want to hold it for a little bit at the top, back down. This exercise, honestly, it works a couple of muscles. So it's going to hit your traps, which are more towards the middle of your back, then your lats, which is like, I call it the bra fat area, okay? So good job. Way to work. 10 more seconds for my beginners. Way to work, way to work. You know, we always gotta hit that back. And rest, beginners. We're almost there for my advance. We got one more exercise, and then we're gonna go into a break. Here we go, beginners. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we got lateral raises. We're gonna alternate. So just like this, okay? You want to try to make sure your wrist and your wrist and your shoulder hit about the same area. Let's go. Alternating. This is where we're hitting the delts. So if you want that nice V in your shoulder, you want to hit these lateral delts, or lateral raises and front raises. 20 seconds in for my beginners. Good job, good job. Way to work. 3, 2, 1 for my beginners. Advance, keep going. We're going 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you all. That completes round 1. If you're a beginner, I would say you want to complete 3 of these. If you're more advanced, we're knocking out 4. We got to get these arms looking good. Let me see what they're talking about in this chat. So we got 1 minute of rest time. Shake out your arms, get you some water, and be prepared to get back to it. Zane talking something, I guess. You guess what? This workout looks like a sort of dance. I'm talking alone. You know, I gotta get people back in the groove, pow of me doing my workouts, my resistance workouts. Now that I'm not walking anymore, it's a little different. But it's okay. We're gonna get it going. So you're about to hop into the second round. If that was too easy for my beginners, that means go ahead and try to see if you can do it 45 seconds with the advance. But we're doing a circuit. So now we're hitting back those biceps. So I got my 12-pound dumbbells. You know, each week I'm gonna move it up. You know, I'm getting back into things. So you gotta start at a good spot. That way you can stay encouraged and then build upon that. So all right, we're gonna start bicep curls in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, we're bringing it up and then bring it down nice and slow. Keep it nice and controlled. Nice and easy. It makes you work a little more when you got to control that dumbbell coming down. My beginners, you can stop in 3, 2, 1. If you're intermediate to advanced, let's go. Keep moving. We got 15 more seconds. Way to work, way to work. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hit these tricep kickbacks. So we're gonna go right into it. We're not taking as much rest as we did the first round. First round was me showing you how to do it. Now we go right into it. We're gonna start feeling that burn a lot faster. I can't see y'all in the chat and what y'all are saying, but I hope it's good things. I'll be checking in the chat in a little bit. Good job. Way to work, y'all. Y'all trying to get these triceps. Y'all don't ask me how to get them bat wings on and you're not working out with me. 5 more seconds for my beginners. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. If you're advanced, keep going. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Woo, triceps are on fire. Here we go for my advanced. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it over, y'all. Hey, Joey. Good morning. Good morning. I was sick for nearly a week. You had a fever. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Switch. 30 seconds starts now. I just got to check in with the chat from time to time, see what y'all talking about. We got to get these arms going, you know. Spring, summer, arms out. Got to have it looking right. Good job. Way to push through. If you're a beginner, you can now stop. My advanced, immediate in advance. Let's keep going. We should be able to get a couple of more reps in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go right into shoulder press. So this is what you look like when you're working out. There should not be a lot of break time in between your exercises. Make sure those arms stay 90-degree angle. We're at 20 seconds for my beginners. Yeah. These really make your delts. You start to feel it. So my beginners, you can now stop. Way to work. 10 more seconds for my advanced folks. We got this. Push through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hammer curls. Remember, palms facing in, and we're coming straight up. Palms face in. Remember, feet positioning and hand positioning can change what muscle group you're working on. If you're doing upper body, your hand position, of course, lower body, the way you got your feet to change the muscle group. So 10 more seconds for my beginners. I've missed working out with resistance. My beginners, you can stop. 15 more seconds. We got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bent over row. Go right into it. So remember I told you all the intensity of how you work out, the speed you're doing it will definitely determine if you're getting that work in. I'm definitely feeling the burn because I'm not taking a lot of rest. And I probably could go a little heavier on weight. My beginners, you can now stop. Good job, you all. Way to work, way to work. We got one more exercise, and then we get a break. I get engaged with the chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got lateral raises. Let's go. Alternating right into it. I'm definitely feeling the burn. I feel like once I get done with this set, it's gonna really start to get tough. But I got this. I'm gonna keep pushing through. My beginners, you got 5 seconds left. And you can now stop. Intermediate, advanced, let's get it. Stay with it, stay with it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. That completed round 2. If you are a beginner, let's knock out one more round, okay? One more round for my beginners. 2 more rounds for my advanced folks. Too easy, right? So we get 1 minute of rest. Get your water, stretch your arms out, and then we're coming right back to it. These bis, tris, and lats don't know what's coming. Let's see if I missed anything in the chat. What are y'all talking about? Y'all are funny. Thank you, support, Tinder, YouTube. Hey, is it? I don't pronounce your name, but thank you for for saying I'm fine. Yeah, y'all put a thumbs up, put in this work on this Monday. Definitely happy Monday to all of you all. We're about to hop into this 3rd round. I'm feeling good. Arms feeling good. What y'all think? They gonna come in right for the summer? Whew. So we're about to go into our 3rd round. So if you're a beginner, let's go hard on this last round. For my advanced, continue to knock it out. 4 rounds. You got this. All gas, no breaks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 35 more seconds. That way I can start on a solid number with my time. Our first exercise are the bicep curls. Woo. Do y'all miss me walking? I think I'll be back walking tomorrow. Tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say I think I am. So tomorrow is a walk day for me. I'll be back on the walking pad, okay? So arm day today, cardio tomorrow. So if you're working out with me, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls. Let's get it. 30 seconds for my beginners, 45 for my advanced. Okay? And if you're a little more advanced, if you can, try to move at a good pace, but nice and steady and controlled. Okay? 10 more seconds for my beginners. I always start strong. And then right when I get to like exercise 3 or 4, I start to get tired. My beginners, you can now rest. 15 more seconds advance. Let's get it. Make sure you're controlling it on the way down. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickback. We're going to start with the left side and let's work. Remember, we're holding at the top for about 2 seconds. You know, if you're doing like this, you're not really going to feel it. You'll still feel the resistance on your tricep, but if you're not holding at the top and then bringing it back down, you're not going to feel it the way you should, okay? And we want to keep it controlled. So 20 seconds so far for my beginners. 3, 2, 1. Advance. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop on me. We got it. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to switch to the right side. I'm going to have music for y'all next week, I promise. I promise, I promise. And switch sides. Go right into it. No break. Go right into it. I love working my triceps. I've been needing to do this, triceps and delts. So it definitely feels good to be back doing this. Good job. Stay with it. Almost there. Almost there. You got 5 seconds, beginners. If you're a beginner, go ahead and stop. Advance. Come on. Got 15 more seconds. We almost there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to shoulder press. Remember to keep them arms at 90-degree angle. And let's work. Or as Papa would say, up, down. 30 seconds, beginners. 45, advance. Make sure those elbows come down to your shoulder. And then we're driving back up. Good job. Way to work. My beginners, you can rest. Advance. Keep driving. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We got bent over row. Go right into it. This round actually kind of is going by pretty fast, I'll say. Is it just me? Yeah, LJ, up, down. Yep. I feel my delts burning with this back exercise. You got your posterior, anterior, medial delt. All right, beginners. 3, 2, 1. The rest of y'all, nope, keep going. Let's get it. I know it's burning. I know it's burning in your shoulders. You probably feel it in your back. Keep pushing through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we go right into laterals. So you see, when you don't break, you definitely feel it. I think a lot of times when I train people or when people work out on their own, the reason why they don't feel a lot of their workouts is because they're taking a lot of break. Take too much rest, of course you're not going to feel it. 10 seconds for my beginners. 3, 2, 1. For my beginners, you can stop. Advance. Come on. You ready to get a good 5, 6 more reps in. And let's do one more rep. Good job. If you are a beginner, you have completed your 3 rounds of arms. If you're in advance, go ahead and take you a break. My beginners, go ahead and stretch your arms out. You know, you want to actually do some static stretching, but for my advanced folks, we got one more round. So we're gonna take 1 minute rest, maybe 90 seconds, and then we'll get back into our last and final round. Let's see. Good job, Pow Pow, for being so engaging. So I did get a request to do core. So I will be doing a core video. I'll probably be posting that on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's the goal though. So tomorrow will be a walking day. So make sure you join me again tomorrow at 11 o'clock so I can walk. We still got one more round, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to give y'all the information for this week. My arms are feeling like jello, but we gotta knock out this last round, y'all. Gotta knock out this last round. Ooh, so if y'all want to jump in, it's not too late. I'm using 12-pound dumbbells. We're getting ready to start this next round. We've already done 3. So my beginners, you are done and can already start stretching. For my advanced, we gotta finish it out strong. So, woo, okay, we got 10 seconds and we're gonna start. We gotta finish strong, finish strong. Here we go, bicep curls. And let's work. Hey, Joshua. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got this. I got this. Last round. You know, that last round, you're good and tired. So I definitely need all the encouragement to keep pushing through. I'm trying to get back into lifting weights. So I'm only using 12 pounds, but I'm progressively get a little heavier. If you're a beginner and you want to do another round, we just hit 30 seconds, just so you know. My advanced folks, we're going to 45 seconds. We got 10 left, okay? Three, two, one. Here we go, tricep kickback. We're gonna start with the left arm and let's work. We're holding it at the top and then bring it down nice and easy. It's not a race for how many reps we get in. It is really about having good form. Normally when I'm just getting started, I like to do things based off of time. Like when I'm easing back into resistance. That way I don't feel obligated to reach a certain number. But the more we get into this resistance training, y'all, we're gonna start having a number to meet. So we got 15 more seconds. But right now, it's all about just making sure we're using good form and we're getting through the allotted time, okay? Let's hit one more rep and switch it over, okay? Hitting the back of those arms. So if you've been talking about having not back fat, but bat wings, this is the key to getting those bat wings nice and together, okay? Good job, way to work, way to push through. Woo. I'm feeling it. If you're a beginner, your 30 seconds is done. My right arm is so much easier to do for some reason. It doesn't feel as tired. But my right delt. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Way to work. Go right to your shoulder press. This is what's killing me, the shoulder press. Whew. My delts are on fire. Gotta keep it nice and controlled. Almost there. Halfway through the workout right now. This last set, should I say. Halfway through. 20 seconds in. Yeah, my right side get tired fast. Beginners, if you're doing it still, you can stop right now. Advanced, we got 10 more seconds. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3. Let's do one more rep. 2, 1. No, I had to do another rep. So now we're going to go into alternating hammer curls. Remember, palms be facing in. Okay? And let's work. So these just hit a different part of your bicep. Remember, hand posture determines a lot. Yeah, my delt. That right side is a killer. 5 more seconds for my beginners. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Keep going, advance. We got this. We're going to finish strong. Let's do 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to bench over row. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. So we're holding it at the top. Remember, we're holding up top for about 2 seconds. So 1, 2, then release. 1, 2. And we're kind of putting our dumbbells at an angle. So I'm not coming straight down. I'm coming out. If you're a beginner, you stop in 3, 2, 1. Advance. You already know what that means. 15 more seconds. Let's get it. How many weights? This is it's 24 pounds total, pow. 12 each side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we got alternating lateral raises. Remember, we want our wrist to come to our shoulder, and it might go a little higher. That's okay. Let's go. So we're alternating. You're gonna feel it right here, that medial part of your delt. So if you ever look at somebody's shoulders and like, oh, they got a nice V shape, get you some of these. We're 20 seconds in. Good job, way to work. My beginners, you can stop. Way to work, way to work. Here we go, let's go. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! What you say? Yeah, it's 24 pounds altogether. Each dumbbell was 12 pounds. So good job, way to work. The areas that we hit today were the bicep, the tricep, and our lats. And I don't know how I didn't say delts. And of course our delts. I definitely felt those on the shoulder press and the bench over row and the lateral raises. So biceps, tris, lats, and delts, what we hit today. We're gonna stretch it out. Bring that arm across the front of your body. So I did juice you all yesterday. So if you missed it, go check out my juicing. I think we called it Frankenstein juice. Pow, you weren't there to help me name it, but we did green juice. We're gonna switch over in 5 seconds. But yeah, it got named Frankenstein's juice. Nice green color. And then tomorrow I will definitely be back here at 11 o'clock to walk. If anything changes, I'll let you know because I may have an appointment, but if not, I'll be here at 11 o'clock. So you guys already know I will always do a notification that shows what I have coming up. Let's do some shoulder roll just because my shoulders are tight. So everybody's shoulders might be tight who did it. Ooh, I felt like it cracked a little bit. But good job, way to work. So I told you all my May goals were to incorporate more resistance training, go forward. Incorporate more resistance training because if you keep doing cardio, yes, you'll see results, but they won't come as fast as you want them to. And you also won't be able to tone and strengthen your body. So remember, muscle burns fat. Well, it does because essentially it burns calories. But essentially, we want to build muscle so we're burning more calories, which will lead to us burning more fat. So that's how we want to make sure we're hitting our resistance training. So I will be doing, like I said, I'll be back on here. If I don't have my appointment, God willing, I'll be here tomorrow at 11 o'clock to do the walking video. And then I'm also dropping a core video this week. And then, of course, on Friday, we always end the week with some cardio. So we're gonna be doing apartment friendly cardio Friday. Yeah, had to think about it. Full body cardio. Okay. So yeah, Frankenstein. I said Hulk for the juice, but I feel like Hulk is such a generic name when it comes to anything that's green juice. So yesterday when I juiced, I did kale, cucumbers, I did a lime, ginger root. Oh, I used wheatgrass. So the wheatgrass is different. I tasted wheatgrass for the first time yesterday, and y'all, if you have not tried wheatgrass, when I put it in the juice, I didn't really taste a big difference because I also had apple and pineapple in there to kind of break up the veggies. But it was recommended to me that I should try taking a shot of wheatgrass by itself. Y'all, that wheatgrass is no joke. The wheatgrass costs about $2.99. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Well, I cut it all off. So y'all, this is what the wheatgrass look like. I feel like it's already growing again. But so I had cut the wheatgrass yesterday to put in my juice, and it has a very strong taste. Now it does have a lot of benefits because it's anti-inflammatory, has good antioxidants. It's good at detoxing. Hey, each one teach one. I just got done doing my go-to arm exercises. So we hit bis, tris, lats, and delts. My arms are pretty tired. If for my beginners, they did 30-second each exercise. We did 6 different exercises. And for my advanced, we did 45 seconds and we did 4 rounds. Man, my arms are definitely tired. But I was just going over the juice from yesterday. This was one thing I had never tried before. So each week I'm always trying something different. This Sunday, guess what color we're going with? White. So we've done yellow, we've done red. What else have we? Green, purple. So this week I'm going for white. Drake Green Thumb. Hey, y'all supposed to name it, okay? But if you haven't tried wheatgrass, I say just give it a try. Give it a try. Like I said, it costs $2.99 for this. Of course, it was like this tall. I cut it down, and I just put it inside the juice. But I decided not to throw this away. I want to keep it, and now I'm kind of interested to know, like, does it regrow? Like, you cut it and does it keep growing, or do you just throw it all away? I don't know. Thank you, each one teach one. Yeah, got it in today, and we're gonna keep it going. Oh, got you. I didn't get you trying to say. So yeah, I'll be back on here tomorrow to walk. Tomorrow, I think the goal will be 3 to 4 miles, depending on how I'm feeling. So if you want to walk, trust me, I didn't get rid of the walking pad, but I am for the month of May. I am incorporating more resistance training into the workouts. So if you missed this workout, it'll get posted. So give it a try on your own. The next workout, I'm aiming for it to be core, and then Friday will be full body cardio. So yeah. So I'll be doing. Oh, if you guys have any type of white ingredients that you think or like fruits and veggies I should use, so far I'm thinking dragon fruit. I was also told about white carrots and then coconut. So y'all gotta tune in. What you talking about, Art of War? Oh, autocorrect. Autocorrect would take you out every time. Autocorrect don't play. It'll ruin your whole sentence. So yes, if you want me to juice anything in particular this Sunday coming, go ahead and drop underneath this video or underneath any of my other videos what items you would like me to juice. Remember, we're going for white. We want to juice white. Remember, I juice for fun. So the whole point is to focus on anti-inflammatory stuff. But because I've been doing it for so long, I felt like picking colors would make it more interesting. So, because you really can't go wrong with whatever fruit veggie you use. So we're going with white. Okay. So white is the juice for next week. I think they are white. What is it? A reddish white? For some reason, I don't feel like they're white. But it's more so about what it looks like on the inside, not the outside. So that's where this concept came from. As I was at the farmer's market, they have pictures of what the fruit looks like. And a lot of the fruit and veggies that they had posted, they may have been one color on the outside, but then when they had it cut open, I'm like, that has a whole white inside. So that wouldn't really help my color that I'm going for. I'm gonna Google it though, Pow Pow. I'm gonna Google it to see what it looks like. But thank you all for joining me on this workout today. Today was just the starter, right? This is the first. It's my first workout for May. It's my first strength training workout in a very long time. So I started light with 12 pounds. If you're a beginner, I recommend you use 10 pounds or less, just to kind of see where you are. And remember, you want to see where your arms start to get about 2 to 3 reps before that end, right? So if you're going to 10 reps and your arms aren't getting tired at 7 or 8, that means you either need to increase your rep count or you need to increase the weight that you're using. If you're able to get to 10 reps easily, you're not really fatiguing out, that means that weight is probably too light. Okay? So that's how we figure out where we're starting at. So today I did start with 12. I do have 15. And then moving forward, I might just have to move to my barbell because buying weights are expensive. I'm trying to think what other tips I have when it comes to working out. You also want to make sure you're controlling your speed, so the intensity, and changing your rest time. I hope if you were working out with me today, you stayed with me on the pace. I know that a lot of people get distracted when they're working out because they're either on their cell phone, or they're just talking. I know me and my good friend, the minute me and her work out together, we are talking. Sometimes it's a good thing if we're doing cardio because we're gonna keep pushing through. We're doing a workout. Our rest time tends to get too long. So one thing I'm gonna encourage you is when it comes to you doing your workouts, make sure you're not taking a lot of rest time. Okay, don't take a lot of rest. Cow's juice, milk. Ha 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 ha. But good job. Way to work. Meet me here tomorrow, 11 o'clock, so I can give you guys some good health and fitness tips. We're going to walk, okay? So I'll be on for about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour tomorrow. We're walking it out. Let's go. But first workout for May is complete. I will see you all tomorrow. All right, Art of War.